Hello guys, Omni here, picking back up with the Square Enix E3 panel with the Marvel Avengers reveal. We're skipping ahead here. I got, like I said in that other video, if you were watching my Final Fantasy VII reaction to that section of the panel, I've got timestamps lined up because I was at work while this was all going on. And a buddy of mine managed to at least write down where these things come through in this presentation, so I can just kind of jump around and do what I need to do and catch what I need to. Because I don't want to just react to the trailers, because I know there's a lot of context being added around these at the conference for this, especially with what they're showing off here for these. So we're going to be covering the panel throughout this. I'll give you some timestamps if you want to just kind of skip ahead after the panel's done, just to get my final thoughts on everything. I'll include that. But let's just go ahead and jump into this and not waste any more time. And we're switching to the big view. I didn't miss something, did I? I feel like this jumped right. Yeah, this went right from... Yeah, okay, we're good. Avengers Day. Thor looks weird. It's weird seeing him like this, because like I have like the MCU versions in my head so like ingrained.
Tony, check it out at once. Try to keep up. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Jump cut to being Hulk. This looks good, but is that gameplay? I can't tell what's gameplay and what's not. Dude.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Huh.
Tony, Thor, the cables.
Is the helicarrier the target?
Start the Chimera. What's your status?
Holy crap, dude.
Some say they were set up. Others call them
What happened to the rest of the city there?
That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well,
What?
something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
What in the world was... Whoa! Was that Abomination? Gosh, it's so hard to look at this and not compare it to, like, the MCU. I was like, that's not the Avengers theme. What was that? That was a big blue thing. Galactus, maybe?
Please welcome
Giant
Sean
Man?
Esai, Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics, and Bill Roseman, Vice President and Creative Director, Marvel Games.
I want some gameplay. I want to know that what I see is gameplay.
Thank you. We love you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Cap's on the lineup on their shirt. Does that? But he's like,
Thank you, everyone. We are
He's like
incredibly
dead.
excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world.
I mean, I'm sure he comes back. Otherwise, you don't get to play as him.
Ago, Crystal
Much.
Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game. One that combined epic action-adventure with cinematic storytelling. A game where we as players can experience in both single-player and co-op what it's like to be Earth's mightiest heroes.
Do I have any true believers in the house? Yes! Awesome. Because you will instantly recognize your favorite superheroes and villains.
Praise be to Stan.
You'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Our story begins at A-Day, as San Francisco celebrates the opening of the Avengers West Coast headquarters.
Lara
And the
Croft
team's
cameos in the
Helicarrier,
game.
outfitted with a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to steal this new technology results in massive destruction.
You know,
Blamed for the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed and our heroes disband.
5 years later,
I'm not going to interrupt
a
them.
horrific evil threatens the world, and our only hope is to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes. You'll play as your favorite Avengers in an all-new original story showcasing authentic Marvel heroism and humanity. And fighting to get it back.
Okay. I guess they had some technical difficulties.
Yeah!
Nice shirt. Where's Hawkeye?
Most importantly, this is a story about self-acceptance in the face of adversity, about embracing our individual powers and learning that together we are mighty.
You'll lead the team as the legendary super soldier, Captain America.
For how long? For how much of the game?
The lightning as the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor. You'll channel the anger of scientist Bruce Banner by unleashing the Hulk. You'll gather intel and strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow. And finally, you'll blast through the sky as the charismatic Tony Stark, known to the wider world as the Armored Iron Man.
To bring this incredible story to life, we've assembled an all-star cast. I'll let them introduce themselves.
So here we
Well, it's Troy Baker.
assembled. Who are you people again?
Nolan North.
Hi, I'm Troy Baker, and I play Bruce Banner.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shannon,
Okay.
and I play Captain America.
I'm Travis Willingham, and I play Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I'm playing Black Widow.
Laura.
I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark. There's certain characters I don't think you ever have to be
That's a good
talking
fit.
to.
Yeah.
You know, so we'd like to have you play Tony Stark Iron Man. Yeah, yes. You know, everybody always portrays him as this super confident character. And I think it's a mask for him. I think he's one of the most vulnerable guys.
Definitely.
I think Bruce is just such a cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. He's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's surrounded by all of this larger-than-life stuff, and she has to step up to it.
I feel like Thor got really interesting in the last 10 or 15 years from
Ragnarok.
I like that he's kind of landed in the public eye, you know.
One of the things I
That's
think is
true.
cool about Cap is I never feel like he necessarily wants to be a leader. He accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily want to be, but they're right for the job.
Having an original story to tell as well, what they've done at Crystal Dynamics is great, so I think everybody's going to be pretty stoked.
The Avengers are at their best when they are all together, but the chemistry is do not shake.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Can't wait for you to be able to play
Because
the
it's
game,
like
but right now,
explosive.
you don't have to wait for some exclusive content.
5 years after A-Day.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
I just hear Nathan Drake right now.
It was a heist, Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that.
Dude, these guys are the top tier of voice actors.
We failed him.
God, you can hear like every emotion
Please welcome
just
Scott
from the
Enos,
vocals.
Head of
That's
Studio,
talent,
and
man.
Marie, Senior Community and Social Media Manager, Crystal Dynamics.
Hello, E3. You've just seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning of this adventure.
Marvel's Avengers delivers a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content released at a regular basis.
Like the Avengers, you and your friends
Is this another 10-year plan?
You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players online.
What?
Where you can master extraordinary abilities, where you can customize a growing roster of heroes, and defend the Earth from ever-escalating threats. Oh, yes.
They gonna be releasing...
And to make sure everyone comes on this journey with us, we're incredibly thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost. Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Yeah.
Where are they making their money in this then?
Represents a collaboration across
Cosmetics?
Marvel Games, I know you're out here. IDOS Montreal, these guys are here. Nixie Software.
There's a lot of people working on this.
Northwest Studio. And everyone at Square Enix.
So our game is about embracing your powers and living your superhero dreams. We have an
I want to
exclusive gameplay
see...
demo in our booth that will show more of the core campaign.
I hope some of this footage
the
is
original story,
out there.
and our superheroes in action.
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC.
Woo!
We got you covered. And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises.
Okay. I mean, I have all of these, but
including
I would want to get this on PC. But we're gonna have exclusives for a favorite.
In the future. But before we go, we have one final glimpse into our world, including
that bothers me a little bit.
this game. This is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Damn it. Progress, Hank.
I have a plan, but it's risky.
Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
That's Hank Pym. Dude. Nice.
Unbelievable. It worked.
It's sort of cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
May 15th, 2020. Man, Q1 and Q2 of 2020 is going to be insane. And that's it for the conference here. Oh man. It looks interesting. Like I said, it's really hard with how ingrained the MCU is or has been in the past 10 years. It's really hard to associate new faces with these characters, and but it'll be fine. I'll get past that. I've seen many versions of these characters throughout my life, so it'll just be another set, a new set, and I want to see the gameplay. Like that first section of the trailer at the very beginning of this conference, there's some spots in it where I'm like, that looks like gameplay. And then it instantly turns into some kind of little cinematic thing. And I'm just like, that part doesn't. It's like this weird like cinematic blend, kind of like you would see in like something like Until Dawn, or even more recently, I would even say like Uncharted, where you kind of cut between gameplay moments to something cinematic, which just fluidly flows into another bit of controlled animation. But yeah, so is the main game multiplayer, or is there a multiplayer mode? I'm confused a little bit about that part of it. Is the whole game multiplayer? Is it online? Is all of it online? Can you local multiplayer? How's this multiplayer going to work? I've got a lot of questions for it. Of course, this is the big reveal. They're not going to have a lot of those answers out there right out of the gate for sure. I'm going to poke around and see if I can find some footage of people playing at these booths and see if I can catch a glimpse of what the gameplay looks like. I'm really curious how this plays out. It's an ambitious thing, especially where they're promising no loot boxes, no pay to win situations. On the expansions and the episodic nature of this will be free. Well, they said the new superheroes will be free. They didn't say the next episodes or however this is being released will be. So maybe that's the catch. Because I think when you're thinking about this long term, there has to be something else other than the base game in there that you're going to have to be paying for. Otherwise, the sales won't compensate the ongoing work that's going to go for it. So there's got to be something else in there, especially where they're kind of offering this as this long-term service, which is just an approach that still kind of bothers me with today, where it's kind of like, we don't plan for giving you a solid base game. The plan is your life for the next couple of years. Have a successful launch, have a successful game, and then build off of that. That's my personal thought on it. Doesn't mean this is going to go that way, but it's just like, that's like EA's catchphrase is the 10-year plan. And just no. But they're not EA. I have a little more faith in current Square Enix, so who knows? Crystal Dynamics has been doing really good too, especially with a lot of their more recent games in the past couple of years. So I've got some high hopes for this just from that, and I liked the footage. I've never been more of a Marvel fan than I have been since the MCU, and I'm still a DC guy at heart, but Marvel's been actually the ones making me happy in the past couple of years. So there's that. Yeah, that's all I've got for this. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, share your thoughts, your theories. How do you feel about what we've shown, what they've talked about? Let's carry on this conversation down there after the video. And if you like this and you want to support the channel, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you like. Go check out my other E3 videos, or any of the videos on the channel is open to you. And yeah, that's it for this. I will go ahead and wrap this up, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.